What's going on?
Sphere City releases a huge amount of water twice a day. It happens at dawn and at dusk, like clockwork. To us, this water is a miraculous blessing. The morning water is given freely to the civilians. And at night, it is used to power the city itself. That is to say, we run it through a steam engine to produce a renewable energy source.
Why was something like this set up?
It started when we erected a defensive perimeter to protect the town from bandits. This was once home to the first citizens of Eden.
So this is where it all began.
Now that we are a full-fledged city with proper defenses, these facilities have been repurposed. It is only open at night, as a place to socialize and forget the world's troubles for a time. Please head to the local nightclub. There, I would like you to speak with Lyra and register for a judicial duel.
Lyra?
You know her as the supervisor of the gladiator games. She's in charge of judicial duels as well.
So I need to enter a duel to prove my innocence?
If you win, I will believe you, whatever the truth may be. And then I shall tell you all I know about Lady Yuria. Do you accept these terms?
I accept.
Then I wish you good luck.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Welcome back to Fist of the North Star. I feel a little bad about just dropping that as a video ender, but at the same time, like, what better of a video ender could I have come up with? That was just a perfect cut point. I love it. So Lyra, we saw her as the announcer of the Gladiator games way back when. A whole, what, 6 videos ago? But, you know, I figure before I go there, I might want to get some health first. So we need to pick up some extra health. Or go and eat out, I should say. So I really don't like the big guys with their large mauls at the moment because they have a lot of invulnerability frames, but they just knock you over repeatedly. I'm tired of this guy's crap already.
Stone Mountain Splitting Slash! Bone Demolisher!
This is that counter move I was trying to get done earlier, but hey, I actually accomplished it this time. Good job, me. So the restaurant I'm going to is actually only open at night. There is a consumables shop that is only open during the day, so the time frame, whether you're day or night, actually does make a difference.
Give it here!
And here is a, not a unique occurrence, but a random occurrence. Sometimes the shop owners will be being menaced by some random guy. If you want to get service, you'll have to deal with the guy.
Oh? Hey! Yeah.
Bastard.
The hell?
The people you find menacing the storekeepers are never very threatening. It is always only one person, maybe 2 at a time. But, you know, it's a thing. It's there. So that one wasn't quite a perfect channel, but it was good enough to kill that guy in one hit. I'll take it.
Thank you very much.
Also, when you help out people, they will give you usually some sort of consumable. So at the time, I mean, I'm still feeling pretty low on money. I mean, like, this Deep Fried 7 is 1/10 of what I can afford. But really, I'm more interested in just buying everything on the menu. You do get a completion list option for completing everything on the menu, which gets you a little bit more experience. And also, eating out does give you experience. You may notice that it says there that I'm at 1 out of 11 options on the menu, even though there were only, I think, 5 options available, 6 maybe. The shop owners do not have their full inventories as of yet, but there's a way to unlock that, which we will actually see in this video.
Ow!
But hey, enough futzing around. Let's go inside this nightclub, apparently.
That's not right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
What?
Yeah.
Of course, something comes up before we can get there. This is the only mandatory bounty hunter mission, but as I mentioned, the game tends to open up in Chapter 5. You gain access to a lot more of the side missions you'll encounter around Eden. There are things to do, bounty hunter missions, and a few other things we'll run into.
Let me show you some pain!
Villains graves.
Crucifying strike! Eight pains, 9 hells!
And of course, just by running around Eden, you'll usually run into groups of thugs that can give you some experience to level you up, but also, you know, just practice your skills.
Yeah.
Hey.
The hell?
Kanda here isn't very much of a threat. He has a large axe, but otherwise he's just another thug. Easy enough to take care of. He's a little too strong for our, the charge up. For the charge up shock techniques to take effect as of yet. But you know what? I ain't threatened.
No way!
With a perfect channel, he's gone. You may have seen one of those tags was the perfect moment. That is a perfect channel, right when the circle hits the outer outline. That one will get you better bonuses if you land it. Also does more damage.
Hey! Yes!
No. No.
So of course, since I have the bounty hunter options available now, I might as well go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Outside of the first one, none of these missions are story mandatory. They're all side stories. We usually run into two sorts of bounties. One of them, on the poster list we're about to see, they will have skulls next to them. Those are ones that are tied to specific side stories. Any other side story we'll encounter, or any other bounty we'll encounter, I should say, is just repeatable, though every time you do it, the bounty gets stronger.
You're already dead.
But hey, it's free money. It's free real estate. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. no.
Yeah.
It may surprise you to learn this, but a lot of the side stories for bounty hunting will relate to finding out who exactly is the Ripper. I mean, they wouldn't just bring it up for no reason, would they?
Yep. What? What?
Hey,
What? What?
This bartender seems to find himself constantly in a lot of trouble. I don't know. Seems like he could possibly use a bouncer or something along the lines of Kenshiro. Somebody to deal with the riffraff who seems to continually pop up.
that's a channeling point.
Move! I don't want to I'll kill you! Stone Mountain splitting sludge! Yeah. Arr!
Huh?
Ugh.
Huh?
Arr!
Hey!
And so we find ourselves in one of the, well, probably my favorite minigame in Fiststone North Star, the bartending minigame. It's fairly easy, but what it allows you to do is build up your relationships with folks throughout the city. This first minigame makes it pretty easy, but some of them are a little... the time constraints are a little rough, actually. Still, my favorite part is all the drink names, and I'm thinking about the best way to show all this off. There are a lot of side stories attached to the bartending minigame. I mean, I may make individual videos with me just commenting drunk over all the different drinks we encounter.
Break! Order up!
Of course, the trick to that would be finding
Suplex drop.
appropriate drinks to drink while I commentate drunk. I mean, hey, if you have a recipe for the suplex drop, feel free to drop it on me. I'll give it a shot.
Thank you.
Bartending is a pretty easy way to earn money. As you reach rank S, you actually get a decent bit of money, like I think in the range of minimum 20,000 from each drink you make. Plus, you always get a bit of experience from every drink you make too, so it's not nothing. An additional benefit to bartending is that you'll encounter the shop owners of the city. As you build up your relationships with them, they will offer new inventory. Some of it is cheaper than the regular inventory. For instance, the huge old lady will offer cheaper versions of her regular food.
Yeah.
Bartending isn't the best way to make money in the game, but it is a pretty good way to make a cheap buck. Plus, I mean, as far as minigames go, it's pretty inoffensive. I can see there being some issues if you are further disabled than normal. That would be a thing. But, I mean, at least for me, the minigames are fairly simple, so I don't mind coming in here and shaking one out every now and again. The worst I can do is get some repetitive strain injuries. The one we saw, the ice chipping, is only one of 3. There's also one that involves shaking the controller, and one that involves spinning the right analog stick.
Let me have some fun. Come at me if you want to die.
Crucifying strike! Crucifying strike!
I will definitely point out now that sometimes getting the angle on your flying kicks correct is actually pretty difficult. So if you see me screw up those little backflips in the air while I'm in burst mode and don't hit anybody, they're actually kind of hard to hit. Still, it's been a while since I've come by the Talisman cellar. We can actually get a few talismans now. One of the things I forgot about is Nugget actually comes pre-made, so you can just make him from the start. The ones I'll probably make immediately are the extra experience talismans. Swords, clubs, coins, and grails. Well, these are all related to some of the anime enemies that you run into, like Mr. Hart. Definitely a favorite. Each one of these guys is a DLC posted in them, but they will increase the amount of experience you gain while they are active. I won't always remember to use them, but hey, you know, it's there. Might as well. Toki's Talisman is quite useful. I will not turn that down at all. We could also enhance some of these talismans based on the stuff that we found out in the wasteland, which, you know, ups and downs. The level of enhancement you can get around to is limited based on how many times it's been upgraded. So, for instance, Uria's talisman is at level 1. I can only upgrade that to level 3 right now. If I get all 7 upgrades on it, then I can upgrade it, 24 times? Something like that. Enhance it, that's the word I'm looking for, not upgrade. Upgrade and enhance are different things. Still, while I'm in the area, there is a bounty up here that needs attending to. And while this bounty is a little bit out of my level range, well, hey, you know, you never know how good you can get until you throw yourself up against adversity. Or something like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
So the reason I mention that some of these enemies are outside my level range is normally these small guys, you could actually immediately use a channel on them otherwise. But here it actually takes me 2 or 3 attacks to get them at that point. Also, something I should mention about the bounty himself, the guy with the knife. He actually is what qualifies in this game as a weapons master. Whereas some of the thugs we'll find with clubs or knives are just kind of waving them around and hoping to hurt somebody. This guy's actually a professional at what he's doing. Sometimes the abilities you have in game will specify does not work on Weapons Master. This guy with the knife, he qualifies.
Take on my staff!
He does more damage with his knife, and he's also got a different moveset from the random people we encounter. One of the first thoughts I had when I found all these talismans that increase experience gain is, wow, it would be neat if I could stack them all on top of each other and get a massive experience bonus. It doesn't quite work like that, though. Only one can be active at a time.
Skull Crusher!
Still, I'm making great use out of this, the benefit, the counter skill, that one. And hey, I'm happy for it. Small guys are usually dicks otherwise. You may have heard that guy in that little blurb referred to, I'll be making use of those seeds. I mentioned this way back in like episode 3 when there was a bunch of bandits attacking a old man for his seeds. That's at least straight out of the anime. I'm not 100% sure if it's out of the manga. I've watched certain episodes of the anime, have not read any of the manga. But yeah, that's pulled straight from there. It's neat. And there, of course, is me missing a bunch of my aerial kicks because, you know, why not? One thing I do appreciate about the dual finisher upgrade is that it allows me to charge one finisher and then jump into a charge finisher to break a block, and then just keep on keeping on. Kenshiro's moveset's pretty good once you upgrade it.
Good.
I don't know where a Jagray came from in this scene, but hey, you know, good for him.
Yeah.
That'll do it for now, but please join me next time.